Hello, folks. It's me again. Oh God. Anyways, well, I just ran into a new channel. Uh, it's more like I didn't run into it more or less, or it ran into me. Well, yesterday I saw a video by Joey. He's AKA the Anime Man, and he talked about one of his "What the Fuck Japan" episodes, which I'm glad he does this. I'm glad people do "What the Fuck Japan" episodes because I've had ideas on shit, but I wish I was there to actually show you of crazy shit in Japan or like anywhere else in the world. Well, anyways, in this episode, he talked about a channel that it's awesome because it's never been done before. It's very interesting. The character, yes, it's likable, it's cute. What I'm talking about is iChannel. I'm surprised I have never received any of the about it, in my recommendations. By the way, my recommendations is mainly on mathematics, science, and plus sci-fi, and of course, anime and manga, and also drawing tutorials is like some of those drawing tutorials I actually like. They're quite interesting, even though I know how to draw. Oh, I'm actually quite apt at it, good at it. Um, I'm surprised that I haven't even heard about this channel until just yesterday. So I decided to do was give it a shot. It's like, okay, he says he loves this channel. It's great, but the thing is, it's not a two-dimensional character. It's a three-dimensional character. Because how I know this? Well, look at how the character is animated. So it's going to be probably one of two things. I'm thinking it's going on motion detection, maybe. Could be on that. But definitely she's recording this. But if she's recording it live, like, and the camera just sees her and she's just, Because part of me thinks that's what it is. Other part says that the actress, she, you know, records her voice and then the animation's done later. But the animation is, of course, more of anime in Japan, but the three-dimensional figures remind me kind of more of how the Miku Miku dance animation program runs, and also how the figures move, such as how I know it's a 3D rendered character. It's how the light it reacts with the character and how the hair moves. It moves in sections. So it seems to me more like they're using a program very similar to MMD for the animations, but in that way. Just on how the character moves. But it's actually quite interesting. It's funny. I suggest that you start watching it from episode 00 and work your way up because each episode is different. I'm warning you. The first one, episode 00 is going to be an introduction. Episode 01 is she gets a Twitter account. And it's kind of funny about how she's trying to get her Twitter account. Or at least, if you understand Japanese, it's very interesting. But if not, it's subtitled. Yeah, I know it's subtitled in English because for some reason, I have it, at the bottom. I didn't notice it until I start looking down. Like, why is it in English at the bottom? Yeah, but it's actually kind of cool. But I'm gonna tell you this. And even if you're not really interested in how you're how this character is, how it's going to be. The character is a 3D character, or claiming to be 2D, and is the first artificial YouTuber. And she wanted to do commercials. She wants to be super famous, and she has like her goals and aspirations. She also teaches you kind of on things that other Japanese known from life, such as the exercise tests since grade school and middle school and stuff, what you're supposed to do. And some of the animations of how they're trying to animate the character is, to me, it's funny. Not to everybody, but to me it is. But it's cute though. Cute, funny type thing that I'm talking about. I'm not gushing over the character herself, but yeah. Uh, the videos will be consisting on vlogs, let's plays. Also, she did one episode on drawing. She does virtual walks, using was Google Maps and stuff, which actually I think that's clever. She's iChannel or iChan is taking all of the different genre, YouTubers and stuff. You have vloggers, different types of vloggers, and then you have is let's plays, and then people that do walks, like virtual, tours of areas, things like that, sightseeing and shit, and also teaching you. I haven't seen all of the videos, but there's probably going to be on makeup tutorials and stuff like this. She did one on drawing, but it was actually, I guess you can consider it drawing plus let's play, because she went on a site where it's in English. She doesn't know English very well, but she's like trying to draw within 20 seconds of whatever it says in English, draw whatever. And she has to try to figure out on her own what they want her to draw and draw it. But yeah, I'm surprised I haven't even heard about this channel. For me, I've heard of virtual reality long time ago. I mean, this doesn't seem new to me, because back when I was a kid, we had a TV show called Max Headroom. And yes, some of you probably remember the commercials for Pepsi. Alright. Even if you don't know about this and some of the other shows, there's like even kid shows that made fun of it and did their variation of it. Alright, Max Headroom was a virtual reporter. He was a computer program, only existed within the computer, but he was also a reporter, and he reported, well, he was in the future, basically. And that was kind of the program. It was actually quite clever, I thought. I actually liked the concept. I think it should have been done a little bit more, but I figured we were going in this way. Because back when I was in college, I had plans of doing was creating was an artificial character where the whole thing was going to be run by several people, have a mannequin, have multiple cameras, only seeing the top part of the being, so you didn't see the legs. Maybe once in a while you'll end up seeing the legs, but you thought it was a real person. You find out it's actually multiple people, and plus doing is voice synthesization and overlapping and altering of the voice, so you couldn't really tell what the person was. And plus, it would be like kind of in and out, like the camera effects. I had this worked out, and I'd done tests on this shit. And the whole thing of my idea was, this is like late 90s, and I was gearing up towards a more complete project. which was gonna have this mannequin be run. And the first part of it I did was create it was this artificial person, as it were fooling people online and talking to them, doing in chat rooms, and also did was voiceovers and had was voice, manipulation programs and mixed with different voices to go at once talking. And this kind of worked of creating a person that no one knew if it really existed or not. I was working on this. This was before YouTube. And then when YouTube came down, I was thinking continuing with this project, even though it's going to be expensive, but it was meant to have videos of this being that you thought was real is actually several people and we're just bullshitting, you know, pulling your leg of who, so you never knew who it was. But the person that decided to go with a 3D rendered character and go all in balls with this, and having a virtual character as saying that they're a being, living creature, as or YouTuber, whatever, that this channel exists. But it's not really new, but it's like the newest thing in YouTube or anything. Somebody has actually decided, hey, let's actually do this. But the thought hasn't been new. But it's actually kind of interesting, though, that I want to see how far they go with this. Um, it seems more like on the lines of what I do in RPGs. When I'm in RPGs, mainly MMOs, I do is pretend I'm that character, whatever character I have. I go within the storyline of that character. Anybody that talks to me in game, I talk as if I'm that being from that person's perspective of their world. I don't say anything about the reality of real life, just the life inside the game of how that avatar is. And sometimes there has been cases where people thought I was a very sophisticated bot or whatever, or I was an NPC. Till they actually found out, no, it's a real person that just role plays. There's a few people I've talked to outside, told them, like when you talk to me on in here, I'm going to role play as this character in full force. I have this whole storyline and background. That's what I do. That's how I find enjoyment in, games like that. I go into it. So, if I'm interested when somebody does this and made a YouTube channel like that, iChannel. So, I suggest that you actually go see it. I'm going to put a link in the doobly tube on it. Uh, you can also see the Anime Man's his opinion on it. I'll have a link on there as well. The reasons why I don't do the annotations and all this, several reasons. I'm lazy on this. That's the real reason than anything else. Second is my computer isn't the greatest, so I don't do edits because I really don't have enough space to have a good, editing program. And yeah, but I have a good computer, but not the greatest. It's like, oh, but yeah. And right now, this isn't really a job for me. It's just for me to have fun. So, as always, whatever you do in life, always be awesome at it. And never give up and never surrender. Till then, judging.